Hello guys, my name's Howard from IPA. Now we're learning about temperature. So what's temperature? Temperature is a scalar quantity which measures how hot or how cold of a room. There are 4 types of temperature measurements that are used all over the world. The first one is Celsius. Second is Fahrenheit. Third is Reaumur. Fourth is Kelvin. Now, each one of these have its own boiling point and freezing point. Let's go to Celsius first. Celsius has 100 degrees of boiling point and 0 degrees of freezing point. Fahrenheit, on the other hand, has 212 degrees of boiling point and 32 of freezing point. Reaumur has 80 degrees and 0 degrees. Kelvin has 373 degrees and 273 degrees. Now, to convert one of these types temperature equipment to another type of temperature equipment, we have to use an equation that works. So for example, if I have X degree temperature and Y degree type of temperature, I say this is A, which is the boiling point, B is the freezing point, C is the boiling point, and D is the freezing point. These two right here is the value of the temperature which are being used to measure, is the value of the temperature that are used. So we look at X degree type of temperature, which is the boiling point subtract freezing point. The value right here, which is E, subtract by B, and we go to Y type is equal to boiling point subtract by freezing point, C minus D, and the value over here subtract freezing point. This is the universal equation that works to convert one type of temperature equipment to another type of temperature equipment. Now let's get into the first example. The first example, in London, the average temperature is 20 degrees. Convert it to A, Fahrenheit, B, Reaumur, C, Kelvin. Okay, to do the first one, we need to see the boiling point and the freezing point between Celsius and Fahrenheit. As you guys can see, the boiling point for Celsius is 100 degrees, 0 degrees. Fahrenheit is 212 degrees and 32 degrees. Now, let's use this equation, okay? We look at the first one first. The first temperature, which is the Celsius. Boiling point of Celsius is 100 degrees. Freezing point is 0 degrees. Boiling point minus freezing point. And the value is 20 degrees minus the freezing point equal to Fahrenheit. Let's look at Fahrenheit. Boiling point minus freezing point, and the value which we don't know, which is x, subtract 32. So this will be 3600 equal to 100x minus 3200. So 3600 plus 3200 is 100x. So the answer would be 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let's move on to B. Since we know the temperature is Celsius, let's just use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit because we already know this equation. We can use it again. So 100 minus 0, 20 minus 0. Let's look at the Reaumur. Okay, Reaumur has 80 degrees and 0 degrees. The value which we don't know, and so on. This will become 1600. This will become 100x. So it's 16 degrees Reaumur. Now let's move on to C. Let's use the same thing. 100 minus 0, 20 minus 0. Kelvin. For Kelvin, let's do the same equation. 373 minus 273. The value which we don't know, minus 273. And the answer will be this will become 2000 once it's multiplied. This one will become 100x minus 27300. Okay, let's do now. We get the final result, 293 degrees Kelvin. Very easy and simple. Now let's move on to the second example. If the temperature in London is 68 degrees Fahrenheit plus X and the temperature in Indonesia is 30 degrees Celsius, determine the value of X if London and Indonesia have the same temperature. Okay, since we know that Celsius has 100 degrees of boiling point and 0 degrees of freezing point, while Fahrenheit has 212 degrees Fahrenheit boiling point and 32 degrees of freezing point. Okay, and the value is 68 degrees Fahrenheit plus X. The value over here is 30 degrees. Okay, we do the same equation like last time. 100 minus 0 divide 30 minus 0, and then for the Fahrenheit, the boiling point 212 subtract freezing point 32, and the value, which is 68 degrees Fahrenheit plus X subtract by 32. Okay, this one will become 100, this one will become 30. 212 subtracted by 32 is 180, and 68 minus 32 is 36. So you just need to multiply it. 100 times 36 is 3600 plus 100x. 180 times 30 is 5400. 5400 subtracted by 3600, 100x. This will be 1800 and 100x. So we get the value of x is 18 degrees of what? 18 degrees of Fahrenheit, because this x right here is part of the Fahrenheit. So you just need to multiply 68 plus 18 is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see if we convert 86 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Is it 30 degrees Celsius? If it is 30 degrees Celsius, it means our answer is correct. Let's go. 100 minus 0, x minus 30. We're here to find the value of Celsius if the temperature is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So 212 minus 32, 86 minus 32. X 540 divided by 18 is 30 degrees Celsius. So our answer is 18 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to change it to Celsius, you can do it like this. 100 minus 0, x minus 0, 212 minus 32, and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. 18 minus 32. This one will become 180x. This one will become 1400. think there's something wrong. Wait. Sorry, I bet this one 18 degrees Fahrenheit right here. The freezing point is 32 degrees, so I cannot input 18 over here. Sorry, my bad. So we just need to, if this one is 30 degrees, this one 30 degrees, our answer is correct. So if we change the 68 Fahrenheit to Celsius, let's just try that. 68 minus 32 this one becomes 3600,180x. We get the value of x divided by 80 is 20 degrees Celsius. Since we know that 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit, we can do like this to find the x. 20 degrees Celsius plus x degrees Celsius is equal to 30. And then we got the x is 10 degrees Celsius. That's it. I hope you learned something. Thank you. This is Howard from IPA. Thank you for listening my presentation, and goodbye.